Today is an amazing day for a new pattern. I'm going to be showing you how to work this absolutely gorgeous shawl today, as well as giving away a set of the yarn that we used to make it, so keep a watch for that. To me, there's nothing more soothing than the ocean. Watching the waves as they rise in the distance, hearing the tides as they crash along the shoreline, and noticing the movement of the water as it hugs the coast, it all just gives me such peace. That is why I'm so excited to share with you our beautiful new design, Tidal Wave by Susanna. Tidal Wave is a luscious, flowing, rectangular wrap with a really beautiful, airy, crossed double crochet stitch. It cascades and flows like the rhythm of the waves, and I think you're really gonna love this project because it's so soothing, and it's really amazing that you can make such a gorgeous piece with only a few stitches. And I did want to let you know that even if you're newer to crochet, you can totally make this shawl. It's just a simple 1-row repeat using basic stitches, so once you learn how to work those, you can make this shawl. This is such a great project to work on while you're watching TV or traveling maybe, or even when you're hanging out with friends. The simple stitches and the reassuring rhythm of the shawl make it a really enjoyable project to work on, and I think it'll be a project that you will treasure for a lifetime. To elevate the wrap even more, Susanna added these beautiful color changes. We used our sumptuous viola hues on our Mirage Sport yarn. It's super soft, it's super luscious, and it's a blend of camel, silk, cashmere, and wool. I really love the colors in this viola hues and how they all work together so beautifully. The sages, the plums, and the ecru really form such a stunning combination. So you can choose to use the same color sequence that we used in the pattern, or you can choose from any of the many beautiful colorways that we have and create your own combination. And I am going to be giving away a set of this beautiful viola hues, so if you would love to enter, just subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment below letting me know if you have any questions for us, because we're actually going to be doing a video soon answering some questions that you all have, so just leave us a comment with anything that you've been wondering. You can download this pattern and get the yarn at ExpressionFiberArts.com. While you're there, sign up for email and text updates for weekly free knit and crochet patterns. Now I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful shawl. To get started, we're going to begin with a chain. I'm going to chain 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and keep them kind of loose. You don't want them too tight. You'll have a lot more for the actual version. And then we're going to get started with row 1. So row 1, you're going to begin with a half double crochet into the 3rd chain from your hook. So skip those first 2 chains and work a half double crochet into that 3rd chain and then into each chain across. So your beginning row is just half double crochets. And for those that will ask, today for our tutorial, I'm using our Camellia Sparkle DK yarn. It's one of my favorites and I love it so much. So this is just going to give a nice little foundation row for the rest of our shawl. So you'll work all the way across. So for me, I will end up with 12 half double crochets. Now we're going to work row 2, which is the row that we repeat throughout our shawl. The first time that you're working it, you'll begin with a chain 2 and double crochet into the 1st stitch. Then we're going to work our crossed double crochet lace all across our row. So here's how you do it the first time. You're going to begin by skipping the next 2 stitches. Skip, skip, and you're going to work a double crochet into that next stitch and then chain 1. Now we're going to go back, so we have these 2 skipped stitches. Go back to this first one that you skipped and work a double crochet into that. So you're just crossing over that double crochet you already worked. Go into that first skipped stitch and work a double crochet. So they lap over each other. And then you chain 1, and we're going to continue repeating that. So we just worked, that first double crochet we worked is here. So you want to make sure you skip the next 2 stitches. Skip, skip, and work into the next stitch with a double crochet. Chain 1. Go back to the first stitch that you skipped, which is here, and work a double crochet into that. just crossing over that other double crochet and chain 1. So we have another little crisscross. Continue repeating that down. So find where you worked that first double crochet, it's here. So skip 2, skip, skip, and then work here into the next stitch with a double crochet and chain 1, and then go back to that first stitch that you skipped, which is here. Work your double crochet and chain 1. So you're going to continue repeating that all the way down until you get to the end, and when you reach your final chain space here, you're going to work a double crochet into that final edge chain. To work row 2 thereafter, you're going to start with a chain 2 and work a double crochet into the first stitch. Then we're going to jump over, and you're going to see you have your 2 crossed double crochets here. You're going to start by working a double crochet into this left double crochet. And then chain 1. And then we're going to work a double crochet into this one that we skipped. So the one that's leaning to the right. So just cross over the one you just worked. Work your double crochet, and you can see we have a new crossed double crochet. Chain 1. And we're going to continue repeating that down our row. So here's our next little crossed double crochet. So you're going to work your double crochet into the left one, chain 1, then we're going to work our next double crochet into this one leaning to the right. And we'll have another little crisscross, chain 1, and we're going to do it again. Here's our next little setup. So into that left double crochet, work a double crochet and a chain 1. And then jump back to the one leaning to the right, and we're going to double crochet into that one and chain 1. And then when you get to the end, you're just going to work a double crochet into the final stitch. And that's all there is to creating this shawl. You're just going to repeat that row, changing colors as you like. So when you continue on, you see you can get this really beautiful, open, airy, lacy stitch, and it has some nice texture from those cross stitches. So it's a really fun one. And if you want to, you can add a little crochet border around the edge to frame your piece, and instructions are provided for that in the pattern for you. So I hope you have an amazing week, and I will catch you next week with another new design. Bye!